Hello, beautiful ones. Welcome into another reading. I'm going to be channeling whoever wants to come through, angels, passed on loved ones, the deities, ancestors. There's a lot to choose from, which is why I do a tarot lottery and pull the message that anyone on YouTube might most need to hear at the time. So yes, I am here to awaken the cherubim in those who haven't yet been awakened, but I'm also here to give cherubim outpost messages. But everyone's welcome, everyone with their heart chakra activated. So we're going to see what's coming out. They want me to do a pyramid. Oh, wow. So we've got the sun card. I hope you can see that. We've got the sun first out here. Okay, a really solid sun, because this is at the bottom left-hand corner of your pyramid. They're pulling me to the High Priestess card here. Like, you've got a real strong pillar of happiness in your life. We've got the Page of Swords, the Five of Wands. Oh, typical. Okay, so you're going through some levels here. This is just pure hater energy. You see this, the way it's the start, the sun, and then all this chaos with the Five of Wands and the Page of Swords. Like, people just can't help but watch you or be irritated by your light, by your star quality, by your cherubim power. Okay, we'll see, we'll clarify these, but I'm going to do the rest of the pyramid first. You can see clearly you've got your temple really secured here with the star card. Okay, so this is you having your love, the pillar of mercy, really beautiful, and also the pillar of severity. Everything you do is gold. Okay, everything you do lights up here. And you know, I don't know if this is stuff that's already going on in your life with the Page of Swords and the Five of Wands. They could be talking about things in the past, you know, and like, they're kind of chilled here. Like, it's just the way the cookie crumbles. When you've got this star power, when you've got this cherubim power, that's just how people are. So, okay, I see this. Your happiness and your radiance and your good, pure intentions have taken you, okay, or are taking you up to a much more protected positioning. We're going from Five of Wands to the Nine of Wands. And, you know, the Queen of Wands, she has this safety in her castle, as well as the Queen of Pentacles. So this looks to me like the next phase of your life is going to be way more secure for you, okay? And I'm getting that people won't be able to get at you as much. You're going to be separated from, you know, those little haters, those little ones that just, they can't help it, okay? It's chemistry, okay? Lame ones are always irritated by the light, okay? They can't help it. It's like mixing gasoline and fire, you know, and you know, you are on fire here with the star energy and the sun. I'm feeling lots of energies joining you in your magnetic field. They're showing me, like, imagine if there was like snowflakes, but instead of it being snow, it's literally like stars falling into your magnetic field. So they want you to be aware of that, and they're saying soak it up, soak it up, soak up all the radiance that is sort of flowing down on you right now. We've got the Fool card here. So I'm getting that no matter what people throw at you, no matter how they want to treat you, you always do the right thing. And I feel like you're a really forgiving person. Like, you're an earth angel. You're going to be forgiving. You're going to find it so easy to understand people and the human condition, and to just be like, you know what, why can't we just get along? Why can't you just be nice to me? It's because they're allergic to angels, baby girl or baby boy. Don't take it personal. They are allergic to angels, my darling. So I'm sending you a big hug. If someone's worn down with this Five of Wands, Page of Swords, I know how it is, darling. Meditation. All right, meditation and ganja. That's all I'm saying. Okay, we've got the Chariot and the Badass Being card. So this reading seems to be very similar to the reading I just did, where we had a Queen of Wands and her wealth and loot being protected, or his. You know, I just refer to the queens as she and the kings as he, because otherwise it gets too complicated. But you guys know how it works. You know how to, you know, do the tarot thing. We've got the Fool and the Badass Being card with the Chariot. Okay, this is pathway to loot. This is pathway to happiness. This is you keeping your vibration so high that no matter what they throw at you, you're protected, because love is the great protector. So you are really being taken out of some sort of situation. You know what I'm hearing? The gods and the Most High God, right? When I say gods, I mean little g, deities who serve the Most High God. They're really enjoying, you know, your lightheartedness and the way you bounce back so quickly. And this is why they're able to guide you so well, you know, because you're so receptive to the guidance. They're telling me you're really open. You're really open. And some people might think you're naive. No, you're not naive. Okay, the Fool isn't naive. The Fool is the most enlightened being. Okay, so that's why everyone thinks they're crazy, because they think differently to the majority of people. So you've been on your 22 steps of the major arcana for a long time. All right, and I'm getting here that it's going to take you through to a whole new level now, where you get to actually be who you always knew you were, but who you were always meant to be. Okay, they're saying to me this energy, I'm getting this energy through, and I'm going to try and put it into English words. Okay, they're saying there's no way on God's green earth we're going to let someone as radiant as you get stuck with this. Okay, of course you're going to the top. Of course you deserve to be happy. Of course they're going to make sure you glide on out of there with your superpower ways. You're nurturing, you're beautiful, you're kind to people, you've got respect, you've got devotion. And now it's moving into this manifestational power with the Queen of Pentacles. So you've always had to stick up for yourself, and you've always had to, I'm getting that you've had to be quite careful with, you know, taking certain opportunities, because you know you're a hot commodity, and you know that people might just want to use your energy. You know, they get something out of being in your aura. Okay, so them just being in your presence, they get a lot of healing energy from that with the Star. And you really do fill up their potion cabinets when they're around you. Okay, so you could find yourself quite drained when you're around certain people, because they're pulling on your solar plexus. And in a way, I feel like you agreed to this before you incarnated. You agreed to be the one to carry such beautiful energy, but they're really lifting you up out of something here, or you're like moving into a timeline where you're going to notice my manifestations are popping off. You can put that in the comments. My manifestations are popping. Okay, this is like popcorn time. Okay, something's moving for you. It's like an explosion. This is really zoning into the previous reading where something's just really exploding in your life. Okay, something about socialization here. I feel like your social circle is going to shift, where all of a sudden you notice there are less haters around, or all of a sudden you're going to be around way more supportive people here. Okay, other badass beings, other sovereign beings. You've really tuned yourself to the sovereign channel here with the Chariot and the Queen of Wands. You've really done all those things where, you know, you're not just someone who talks about spirituality. You do the spiritual work here. Okay, we've got the Sun and the Hanged Man. Yeah, this is so much like the previous reading. Something's turning around for you. You're going to have to see yourself as who you truly are every day. I'm getting, okay, Five of Pentacles with the Page of Swords. They're going to be left out, okay? You're being separated from these energies that just want to leech off your energy but then hate you behind your back. You're being separated from the fake ones. This could be people who always cause drama or always manage to get everything focused on them. As long as they're the center of attention, right? If you've been dealing with narcissists, as long as they're the center of attention, they don't care what they've got to do. Okay, that's how sick they are. They're playing a game. They don't care what they've got to do to be center stage. If you've had anyone really sick like that out there, they're going to be removed here. Okay, you are not living in the theater of their mind anymore. You're living in your own theater of your own palace of the mind. Okay, they're giving me the word palace, like you're moving into a much more secured palace. Yeah, you had too many people pulling on your energies in some situation, either before or something you're going through now. There's too many people pulling on your energies, unappreciative people. So what that does is it causes an imbalance. All right, and they're not going to allow you, your spirit guides, your ancestors, the angels, God himself, they're not going to allow someone as radiant and bright-hearted and beautiful as you to be stuck in the pits with, you know, people who are just not of your frequency, okay? And they're draining you. You need to be around your own kind, meaning other earth angels, all right? You need to be around other gods, all right? Other sovereign beings. So I really feel like that's what's happening now, okay? And this is because of work you've done. And you've really secured this for yourself, Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, okay? It's really held in this most solid of escrows. Look at this, the Empress. Not surprisingly, the Empress coming out on top of the Queen of Wands. So you've really done it, darling. With your beautiful heart, they're telling me your beautiful heart grows gardens. Like, you plant seeds everywhere you go that are flowery and beautiful and very soft and subtle, okay? If you watch my previous reading, they're giving me the lavender again. Page of Wands with the Nine of Wands. So this new pathway for you, they're showing me an archway of flowers and you're just being walked through it. Okay, metaphysically speaking, symbolically speaking, this pathway is cocooned for you. Okay, so it's like you're being chaperoned here. It's like the universe is chaperoning you into your correct position. Six of Cups. Six of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles. Ooh. Again, this is like childhood dreams. This is like something you're really fond of being grown in your garden, okay? This is like you having that pack support, okay? I'm getting there could be 6 different people who are, you know, heavy hitters in your spiritual entourage, and you might meet one of these people and it will overwhelm your soul. Okay, let's not get it twisted. When you meet soul group, it's overwhelming. Okay, you can feel them in your mind, you're in their mind, they're in your mind. This ain't just like someone you meet that you think's really hot, or someone you meet that, you know, makes you feel like they've got that va-va-voom. This is real deep, okay, because you're gonna be feeling things coming up from the past life. You're gonna be feeling the bonds you had before. And it's going to be, sometimes that much intimacy can be overwhelming. So I'm just warning someone out there that, you know, when you come into contact with your soul group, this is like the bonds you get with people when you're in the army with them for 20 years, okay? But more, because you've spent more than that, all right? Not to underestimate that situation, but you've spent many, many lifetimes. This is no joke when I say these things. This is real shit. You've spent so many lifetimes with these people. I can feel the presence of somebody. Now, I don't know if this is how they're going to turn up in your real life, but I'm feeling a big dude with a leather jacket. So let me know if that resonates, okay? Could be a black guy with a leather jacket. Tough, warm, supportive, cuddling you, okay? Let me know if that resonates. And we've got the 6 of Pentacles. Oh, I'm seeing coins falling at your feet here. And this is coming through like a medieval British thing where you would, you know, throw petals on the floor, but instead of petals on the floor, they're throwing coins at your feet, okay? Because you keep bouncing back, because you keep finding love, because you are the Empress, because you are magic, because you don't let these people get you down, because you've done the spiritual work. You make sure your heart's always good, and you make sure you're doing the sensible things when people don't treat you right. So they're saying you've done so much better than you give yourself credit for here. Your beautiful, light-hearted cherubim ways have given you the strength to move forward on this golden pathway with the Chariot. Letting that higher self in. We've got victory on the bottom of the deck. Someone's going to reach out to you here. This is communication with the Knight of Swords. All right, so other badass beings are going to be reaching out to you. We've got 666 here. Okay, this is a road of comfort, of motherly energies as well are coming up again. So this is something you've created, my darling. I know we give all credit to the Creator. I know we give all credit to the Most High God, but He likes it when we give credit to ourselves, because He puts His faith in us to give us the full power in our manifestation. So He wants you, God wants you to give yourself credit as an extension of Him. Make sense, people? Sometimes people are like, no, it's all down to God. Listen, God didn't create you to be a puppet. You are not a narcissist, okay? You have free will, and He wants to see what you can create on your beautiful canvas with your beautiful essence that is unique. No one's ever going to have an essence like yours, okay? You are the one, okay? You are the one that has these elixirs on your potion shelves, okay? Your apothecary of the soul. You're the only one with these elixirs. Moon goddess energy, mystic healer, healing energy flows through you. What was I saying about those people that have been taking your healing essence, making you feel drained? Okay, seeing how radiant you are. I mean, that's the Sun and the Star card right here coming out on the deck. Okay, she's just radiant. Okay, that's who you are with your wisdom. There's an owl here on the branch here, and it's on her left shoulder. So that could mean something to someone. You could feel like you've got a little parrot on your shoulder or something. You know, like you could feel like you've got a certain spirit animal guide who works with you or is by your side, okay? I feel like you've got a really cute spirit animal guide. Let me know in the comments if you know what your spirit animal guide is. And I'm going to pull a few more of these. Traveling lightly, simplify your life. So with the Fool card here also, I would say, you know, you're cutting off the garbage, you're cutting off the chaos, you're cutting off anything that's sort of dragging at your feet. You know what I mean? Like I feel like too many people have been pulling at you, and now you're starting to see how amazing your essence is, and that actually you don't owe anyone shit, and you've got your duty to fulfill for God. It's for God that we want to access our higher self. It's for God we want to be bountiful and wealthy and radiant and get through that eye of the needle. Okay, the good-hearted ones, we get through the eye of the needle real easy, okay? You've got to be careful how these phrases are phrased, because they're meant to be interpreted by occultists. So you're getting through the eye of the needle here, okay? And you're still a good person. It's easy for you to do that. Follow your bliss, navigating by the stars. Star card energy, okay? I feel like this really ties up with my last reading. So if you haven't watched that, you can go and watch that if you want. But you've got a big mission here. You've got something really beautiful to be doing, and you're being chaperoned every step of the way. They keep showing me roses, like you're just so beautiful. On this day, I will focus on my desires and live my life in abundance. See, this is what I'm saying. God wants you wealthy, Empress. God wants you wealthy, and with your soul group. Okay, so you're getting chaperoned back. And you're very blessed. I mean, you're so loved. I can feel this energy. Now, everyone is loved by the divine. Don't get me wrong. But I'm speaking to someone, you've had a specific connection with divinity, okay? And with your spirit guides, your animal spirit guides, and with the messages and the energies you feel from that which we call God or your soul group. You could have felt an energy around you cuddling you, because you're so cute-hearted. They will really, they can only... The divine can only deal with people on their level of consciousness. Remember that. So everything you channel, everything you feel is kind of a reflection of you. Like, they really chaperone you in the most beautiful ways. And they just want you to know you're a cute one, like a cute one. We've got tonight, the moon will be a reminder of all I have achieved. So you're on it with the achievements and the abundance. Oh, you're just quite magic, aren't you? You know, and I feel like whatever they throw at you, it just gives you your directions, you know. We've got today, I will cleanse my soul of negativity by the light of the moon. Yes, and it's these energies that you've picked up from other people, okay? Because you've spread a lot of light to your loved ones, and now it's time to focus on you. God wants you kind of separated and in your castle. Do you get what I'm saying? You need to be, your energy is too precious to keep leaking it out over all these other people. And God really wants you in your castle so you can co-create with these new people coming in. These are 2 owls here. Oopsie daisy, poor kitty. Okay, we've got 2 owls. One here, one here. So like I say, you've got special messaging power, okay? There's some way that God gets messages through to you. And you're gonna have way more fun than you might think, okay? I'm getting like music studio vibes, so let me know if that resonates for one person out there. We've got clean it up, and with the traveling lightly, I feel like really all you've got to do is be tough enough to stop giving to these entitled people, okay, who don't really get that you were not put on earth to serve them. You were put on earth by God to create your own magical Garden of Eden and be a unique human piece of artwork or alien piece of artwork. You are an artistic being with healing power. You're colorful, you're radiant, and you need to get into a lifestyle that honors your true nature. Okay, so no guilt if you've got to leave people behind. We've got orphaned here, and it's hard, babies. It's hard. It ain't easy to stay in your sovereignty. That's why it's getting through the eye of the needle, because most people fall at the first hurdle. They just keep on talking to the same old people. We've got happy. See, this is you channeling the universe. You need to go from this to this, because you may have been around people that were sucking the healing energy out of you. And that probably made you feel more alone than if you were just alone anyway. Okay, but God wants to chaperone you to this new loot lounge level, the angel lounge. Okay, angel gang, where you can easily flow into connections with your nearest and dearest. Oh, I can feel this soul group, okay? You are really staunch, okay? These people love you. They just keep cuddling you. I can feel this energy they're sending through. They know you're a tender-hearted one. So claim this in the comments. I believe, I know I'm getting all this happiness. I know I'm being chaperoned by God. I know I'm abundant. I know I'm supposed to be abundant as part of my mission on earth. Chosen ones, angels. We're all supposed to be wealthy, because when we're wealthy, we spread it out in the right ways with beautiful intention behind it, okay? Higher power, number 4. See, this is the higher powers coming in to stabilize your life, to put you in the lane you really need to be in, okay? So they don't want you in the back alleys. That's a joke, right? I'm not saying you're actually in the back alleys, but they don't want you with these back alley people or people who are just of a low frequency, okay? I try and keep it humorous, but you get what I'm saying. They want you, I'm hearing Sunset Strip, so that, you know, I don't know where that is, I'm crap with geography, but they want you on the, you know, this road, this pathway, this rainbow road. They want you to be where you belong with your soul group, happy, lots of money, doing your job as a beautiful healer with your presence, affecting everyone you come into contact with, okay? So they want you to get very clear on who you are and where you belong, and they want you to be as brutal as you need to be, all right? When it comes to cutting off people, you've already had enough of them, and they're not worth, they drag you back. It's nothing personal when we cut them off. We've just got somewhere to be. Just like this dude, somewhere to be, places to go, and enabling these people doesn't help them. Let them learn the way you learned. Let them see what the world's really all about. Let them channel their own healing energy. They've got just as much power to do so. So it's time to grab your happiness, okay, Earth Angel, and let's pick a gem. Let's pick a gem. Zipping together the timelines. I had this on the last one, where you know, your timeline, it's almost like they're repaving your timeline. Here we go. Golden slipper. This is what I'm saying about this golden road. Crown chakra activated. You know, I feel like God is right on your shoulder, okay? And the ham's a hand. This is what I'm saying. This is like a bodyguard hand, okay? Where it's like, nah, you can't touch this, okay? You're being chaperoned. Power, strength, dignity, ancient power, ancient protection. And they are literally chaperoning you like some Game of Thrones thing. Like you are being lifted up in one of those box things by like 10 men. And you're being carried to where you belong, okay? Believe in this protection. Claim this protection in the comments. I am protected. I'm being chaperoned to the VIP Loot Lounge section, okay? So this is beautiful. Focus on where you're going. No looking back, cherubim. I love you loads. Stay golden.